Okay, so now we're going to talk about output, and there's a few assumptions that you need to make. So if you're just watching this video and you're not actually taking my class, you may notice some things that are created or shown that you don't deal with in your standard JavaScript applications. I'll try and explain them as I go, but if you have any questions, please just ask a question in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer it as quickly as possible. So what we're going to talk about is output, and what is output in the first place? Output is really just information that comes from the computer out to the user. Whenever we're talking about something like this, we're always talking about from the perspective of the computer. So it's information coming from the computer out to the user. That information can come in a variety of forms. So for example, it might come in the form of images like we see on the screen right now, or it might come in the form of sound, some kind of feedback like a ding or something like that if you click on something. Haptic feedback. Haptic feedback is really just some usually in the form of vibration or something like that, that gives you some type of sense of feel. In the picture that you see here, it's vibration in a controller, like an Xbox controller or something along those lines. The next one you see is text. Text is a very common form of output, and we see it in most applications. Sometimes it's in a label, or sometimes that's in a menu or something like that. Usually it's to either prompt us to do something or give us some kind of feedback. And then finally, a hard copy print. This is just one form of feedback, but it's very common when you're writing essays or whatever it is you're doing for school. There's always something that you need to print to some degree or another. And these are all just different forms of output from a computer going to the user. So what we're going to focus on today is text. And JavaScript has a number of different ways to handle text. Some of them are straightforward, some of them take a little bit more work. So that is what we're